We're reading poems. They're good.
Yes.
I'm with Rose. She's cool.
Yes, I am.
Are you cool?
Yes, I am.
Rose is cool.
Yes, I am.
We're reading poems on a poem generator. Basically there are boxes and you put things in it like nouns, adjectives, and all the other stuff in different boxes that have numbers above them, and you can make these sentence patterns using the numbers to know where they are. Like if 1 is nouns and 2 is adjectives and 3 is settings, you can put 1, 2's, 1 at 3. And okay, let's do this.
Let's read some.
And this entire cast is with all of my friends. What? Isaac is going to eat Rose at the end.
Oh.
Honda baby makes with John. That's perfect. Whoa! Honda is going to eat Isaac at the overworld. Irena violently licks Rose.
Oh.
Dang! Honda is going to argue with Pierrick at the Aether. Pierrick began to kill Pierrick, but Pierrick was dumb and argues with John. Rose began to kill with Honda, but John was dumb and baby makes with John. Mayro baby makes with John using a tree. Irena violently argues with Mayro. Violently arguing. Mayro violently eats Rose. Irena licks John at the end. John violently licks Irena. Oh no, Isaac is going to smack Pierrick at the overworld. Mayro licks Honda at the moon. I will steal Rose from you, Mayro said to Irena. Irena fights Pierrick using a bee. That makes sense. Rose began to argue with John, but Irena was dumb and argues with John. Okay? John argues with Isaac with Irena.
What?
Okay. 1 second. And
we're making a new one.
Yeah.
That makes
perfect. That makes sense to the argues or fights and object. Pierrick violently baby makes with Mayro. All of our favorite ships. Yay. I will steal Honda from you, Mayro said to John. Dang, Honda is going to kill Isaac at the house. I will steal Isaac from you, Honda said to Honda. Irena began to argue with Rose, but Pierrick was dumb and kills Isaac. Oh no, Irena is going to kill Rose at the Aether. Honda baby makes with John at the Castle. All of our favorite ships. John baby makes with Rose. Mayro began to fight with Rose, but Irena was dumb and eats Rose.
Yay.
Oh. What Pierrick is going to fight Pierrick at the Castle. Oh, that's the best. What? Honda is going to kill Isaac at the Castle, and this is the new one that we made. Pierrick eats Irena using a tree. That makes sense. Pierrick eats Mayro using a tree. A sword. That makes sense.
Using a sword.
What? Isaac is going to eat Rose at the Castle. What? Isaac is going to fight Rose at the Nether. Isaac smacks Honda using a lamp. Okay, thanks, Isaac. Irena argues with Irena with Mayro. Okay. I will steal Pierrick from you, Pierrick said to Honda. You heard my Skype 1 second. That's Mayro. Mayro! Pierrick baby makes with Pierrick. Mayro violently smacks John. Irena licks Irena with Rose.
Oh.
Rose fights Rose using broken glass. That makes sense. Hey, remember that RP we did where you didn't like glass? Yeah. John baby makes with Mayro using a sword.
Oh.
Pierrick argues with Pierrick using a clock. Rose smacks Irena using a lamp. Rose baby makes with Mayro. Rose argues with Isaac with the rose. Mayro licks Mayro using a mustache. Isaac violently argues with Honda. That's sad. 1 second. I need this. What was it? I know. I know. It's Rose.
Rose.
Yes. John baby makes with Pierrick, then decides to fight Honda. Irena began to kill with Irena, but Pierrick was dumb and smacks Rose. I will steal Rose from you, Mayro said to Rose.
What?
I will steal Isaac from you, Mayro said to Pierrick. Honda argues with Rose at the Aether. Rose licks Pierrick using a bee. That makes sense. Isaac argues with Irena using a clock. That makes sense. 1 second, I need to do something.
Another one being made. One uses. So person uses a
Object.
what?
To.
That's 4.
Oh,
It should be 5.
I meant to write 4. I mean 5.
5. Oh, you're getting mixed up.
Okay. John baby makes with Rose. I will steal Honda from you, Mayro said to Mayro. Okay. Mayro argues with Rose using a bee. That makes sense. Irena kills Mayro with Mayro. Oh no, Irena is going to smack Isaac at the end. Run away, Isaac.
Pierre began to fight with Pierrick,
But Irena was dumb and argues with Rose. Oh, while Pierrick has some issues, Irena was dumb and argues with you.
Irena was dumb.
Dang, John is going to eat Mayro at the overworld.
Rose
John uses a mustache to lick Irena. Okay.
Rose uses a
Pierrick
mustache
smacks
to lick Irena.
Pierrick smacks Rose at the U Castle.
No.
Irena fights Mayro at the Nether. Mayro licks Irena using a sword. That makes sense.
Yes.
So far, all of the ones that use that makes sense, it has been licking for some reason. Pierrick finally smacks Pierrick. Rose baby makes with Irena.
Oh.
Mayro uses a tree to eat Mayro. Mayro began to fight with Pierrick, but Rose was dumb and kills Mayro. John kills Honda with Rose. Why would you band with
Double
John
team.
to kill me? I will steal Mayro from you, Honda said to Isaac. Pierrick licks Rose using a mustache. 1 second. 1 and 1, 2. Okay, I made another one.
There's gonna be so many of them.
I will steal Rose from you, Isaac said to Honda. Isaac began to baby make with Pierrick, but Pierrick was dumb and licked Honda. I will steal Rose from you, Pierrick said to Mayro. Rose uses a tree to argue with Irena. I will steal Mayro from you, Honda said to Isaac. I will steal Mayro from you, Rose said to Pierrick. Mayro licks Mayro at another. Irena began to baby make with Mayro, but John was dumb and kills Honda. Aww. Honda baby makes with Honda. I will steal Pierrick from you, Isaac said to Isaac. Clones.
Clones are wonderful.
Rose eats John at the Nether. I will steal Pierrick from you, Irena said to Pierrick. I will steal Isaac from you, Mayro said to Pierrick. Pierrick is getting everyone stolen from her, especially herself. Irena baby makes with Pierrick with Isaac. Okay. Pierrick uses a bee to fight Mayro. I will steal Mayro from you, Irena said to Honda. Whoa, John is going to eat Irena at the moon. John argues with Mayro using a broken glass. Pierrick smacks Honda using a broken glass. That makes sense. Isaac baby makes with Irena. Honda argues with Honda with Honda. Honda baby makes with Rose. No!
Stay with me.
John licks Isaac with Honda. Honda argues with Irena, then decides to kill John. Oh, okay.
Rose smacks Rose with Mayro.
Oh. John and John licks John at the house. Irena uses a mustache to smack Rose. Aw, poor you.
No.
Isaac and Honda argues with Rose at the Nether. Aw. I will steal Isaac from you, Irena said to Irena. I will steal Isaac from you, Isaac said to Isaac. Irena uses a sword to fight Rose.
That
actually
makes
sense. Honda baby makes with Pierrick. There's so many of those.
I don't know.
Irena uses a rose to smack Honda.
No.
Finally, the use of a rose. Isaac began to argue with Isaac, but Isaac was dumb and kills Rose. Mayro kills John using a clock. 1 second, I need to add one more. I'm adding baby to this.
Oh.
Mayro kills Honda using a rose. Irena licks Irena with Honda. Okay. Mayro fights Honda at the Aether. Isaac began to argue with Rose, but Isaac was dumb and fights Honda. I said fights. Isaac argues with Pierrick at the moon. Mayro fights John with Mayro. Honda fights John with Mayro. Honda smacks Isaac, then decides to smack Irena. Pierrick and Irena licks John at the overworld. I will steal Rose from you, Isaac said to Mayro. One second, a few more. Pierrick argues with John using a broken glass. Dang, Mayro's going to smack Isaac at the Aether. Pierrick fights Irena using a machete. That makes sense. Actually, that does make sense. Mayro argues with Honda, then decides to smack Mayro. Oh, Mayro! Pierrick and Honda licks Honda at the moon. Okay, I licked myself.
Rose eats Irena at the end.
Yay! That makes up for all the baby making.
We've never seen a kill in a long time.
Rose kills Irena with Honda.
There we go.
What? Mayro's going to smack Isaac at the overworld. Rose baby makes with Irena.
I'm scared.
More baby making.
I'm scared.
Right, with the kill. I will steal Isaac from you. Mayro said to Honda. Okay. Irena argues with Mayro with Honda. Okay. Isaac fights Mayro, then decides to lick Pierrick. I will steal Isaac from you, Isaac said to Honda. John and Mayro baby make with Mayro at the end. I will steal Pierrick from you, Rose said to Pierrick. Rose baby makes with Pierrick. Irena began to smack with Irena, which I was dumb, and argues with Pierrick. I will steal John from you, Rose said to Mayro. I will steal Isaac from you, Isaac said to John. John argues with Irena with Isaac. Pierrick began to kill with Pierrick, but Rose was dumb and baby makes with Mayro. Whoa, Pierrick is going to eat Isaac at the Aether. John kills Rose using a sword. That makes sense. Honda baby makes with Honda. More sense. Rose uses a rose to fight Rose.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the best one yet.
We're gonna use that one to finish us. Bye. Wrong thing. Bye.